What can you do? Educate yourself. There's a lot of people here that have a lot of knowledge, a lot more knowledge than me. They'll tell you how to do things, how to participate, get involved. Whatever you have to do. There's petitions all the time. There's ways to get out the vote. You can help get out the vote. You could become a committeeman. There's a lot of things you can do. Educate yourself and find out how. Write letters. I wrote this a couple of weeks ago. I don't know how important this is anymore, but you should probably still do it. But definitely become politically active. Run for offices. Control your town. All politics is local. If they lose these states and they lose these local areas, the federal government won't have control. And as some of these states are doing now, they're saying, you don't have authority in the state for those gun laws. That's what we need to do. Join the Liberty organizations. They're all here, please. There's people here, there's handouts. They'll be standing at the table before you leave. We have a sign-out sheet. Please talk to them. Join up. Read the Articles of Freedom. And here's one of the things, I guess, it's kind of the end. That they fought for your freedoms. Will you do it? And I'm going to just say one thing as we close, and that's the fact that in the history of the United States, there's been certain generations that have been called upon to protect and defend freedom and liberty in this country. The first generation that we know of was the founders. It wasn't easy. A lot of them lost their lives. A lot of them gave up everything they owned. The other group could be World War I and World War II. Those generations gave up an awful lot in the defense of freedom in the darkest hours of freedom. We are very close to the same problems as they had in 1776. We're not fighting the king. We're fighting our own government, which is doing the same things as the King of England did in 1776. So what I'm saying basically is, this is the time for our generation. This is the time for us to act. This is our moment in history, that if we don't act, we're going to lose our freedom and liberty. There's no doubt about it. We'll be sitting in line just like they do in Cuba, waiting for medical care, waiting for just about everything. So if you got a '56 Chevrolet, hold on to it. You might be using it for a long time.